coming out this morning. So proud to be here to celebrate this grand opening of Cobblestone in the Suites here in Brookville, Indiana. This project was a long time coming to bring all the pieces together. Certainly took a lot of effort from a variety of community members. I'm Nick Lawrence. For those who don't know me, I work for the Wheatley Group. We're a consultant to the Economic Development Commission and work pretty closely on this project. I do want to take a moment before we get started and do some welcome and introductions to some folks that all played a big role in this project. So just give me a moment here. My hands are frozen. So again, to bring a project like this to fruition, it takes a lot of folks really kind of moving in the right direction, in the same direction. And so I do want to give a special thank you to the elected officials and representatives, both for the community and the state and the federal government for that matter, that helped bring this project to fruition. This was an opportunity zone project that came through the 2017 tax reform, so it played a big role in bringing this project together. Obviously, the folks with Cobblestone Hotels Corporation that are here today, thank you so much for traveling down. Thank you so much for your interest and support in Franklin County and the town of Brookville. The Brookville Hotel Group, have to mention them, the local investor group. I mean, this project is a local project and should very much be celebrated. Their belief in Brookville and what the future holds is part and parcel to pulling something like this off. As well as the community, the businesses, the organizations throughout that support local businesses every single day here. And I know the past year has kind of been a challenging year, but it also reintroduced a lot of folks to Brookville and to Franklin County and the assets that we have. And here we are on the doorstep of spring. I know it doesn't look like it with snow in the air, but we hope to be able to take advantage of that. And those folks that were reintroduced to Franklin County in 2020 and are going to come back in 2021 and take advantage of a tremendous asset like this. I do want to do a special welcome to Melissa Acton. She's the Senior Regional Representative for U.S. Senator Todd Young's office in attendance today. Back there, wave, Melissa. Right there. As well as several of the Franklin County Council members that I've seen in attendance today. Franklin County Council, feel free to wave. Brookville Town Council members that are in attendance, both past and present, that have been critical and supportive of this project. Folks with Cobblestone Corporation, Brian, Jeremy, Stewart, Amanda, Anna, Josie, J.R. Riley. Again, I mentioned them once before, but specifically the Brookville Hotel Group, comprised of Jason Allen, Peggy and David Brandon, Michelle Lunsford, Susan and Paul Moster, Brad Tebby, Philip and Barbara Williams, and of course Mick and Jane Wills. And thank you as always to the awesome staff at the Brookville Cobblestone Inn Suites. They're here today as well, helping pull all of this together. So just a round of applause for everybody that was involved, please. Absolutely. I can't forget my frozen fingers. Before I move on to the next part of our agenda, I do want to make a special statement on behalf of Senator Todd Young's office. Thank you. So he, of course, was very supportive of the Opportunity Zone legislation that came through the tax reform. Senator Young has been here in person to support some of the other projects as well, like the Valley House project, and again has been a huge supporter of this project too. So we very much appreciate his support from Washington. And then you have the thank you. Okay, and then on behalf of State Senator Jeff Rotz, I've got a statement. Again, our state reps and senators are, of course, in session right now on budget, so they've sent their statements here. So I'm going to read from Senator Jeff Rotz. So he says that this project was obviously made possible by the Opportunity Zone legislation, and the Cobblestone Inn Suites is one of 3 investments that have been designed to spur and accommodate tourism throughout southeast Indiana, namely Dearborn, Franklin, and Ripley counties. This project would not have been possible without local investors who stepped up and committed their personal resources to its construction. On behalf of Senate District 27, Senator Rotz wants to thank each of the investors for providing resources that made this a reality. represent, this is 2 of the 3 counties in this opportunity zone, and I strongly believe This part of the state is destined for greatness. I offer my sincere well wishes for Cobblestone Inn & Suites as they open their doors to the community and state. And then on behalf of Representative Randy Linus, congratulations to the opening of the new Cobblestone Inn & Suites location in Brookville. Unfortunately, due to my legislative duties, I was unable to attend today's ribbon cutting. However, I'm glad to see this new development in our district and hope this will bring business to the area. I've been proud to support opportunities on legislation in Indianapolis with hopes that it would allow and encourage projects like this, and I'm glad to see these programs are helping to make growth possible. As the first national chain hotel built in Franklin County in nearly 30 years, I know that this project will serve as a destination for many and help to support many of our small businesses. As Franklin County and the surrounding area work to expand their appeal and become a premier destination, I know that Cobblestone Inn & Suites will be a critical component. I'm glad that we are now able to celebrate the opening of the site, which has been open and providing lodging for travelers since late last year. Again, congratulations to the completion and the opening of the project. I wish the best in business and any future endeavors. Again, thank you to those folks for sending those statements in. Moving on, next on our agenda, I'm going to invite up Curtis Ward, President of the Brookville Town Council, to say a few words.
Thanks, Nick. Welcome, everyone. Today is a day of celebration. Not only are we celebrating the grand opening of the Cobblestone Inn & Suites, I also want to celebrate the process and the people that it took to make this vision a reality. It seems so long ago that we were in the planning stages of this. I know many of you, if not most of you, were involved in one-on-one discussions in a feasibility study. Many of you attended the public information settings and then the additional information settings and pitch decks at Third Place and at the library. While it seems so long ago, this process and this project has went very quickly and efficiently. And I believe this is an example of how projects and ideas can progress if groups of people come together with a common cause and can collaborate and move a project forward. The project marks a turning point for Brookville. I believe our town is primed for success in the future. This is thanks to large efforts by the Brookville Hotel Group and other recent developments such as the Valley House Flats. The addition of the hotel marks an effort to expand and embrace tourism industry. For so long, Brookville and Franklin County has had a mentality to fight the benefits of our natural resources with the lake and the rivers, and this project just exemplifies what a project can do once it embraces our assets that we have in our community. I wanted to thank everybody on behalf of the town of Brookville and the Brookville Town Council that were involved in making this dream a reality. From those involved when this idea seemed so far-fetched that it was too far out to be achieved, to those who participated and contributed to the feasibility study, to those local group of investors who decided to invest and take a risk and invest in this project in our community. Thank you all, and then a special thank you for Mick and Jenny Wills, who continue to invest in our community with their time and their resources. It takes a community for all of this to happen, and I truly believe that what you guys have done here will continue to have a long-lasting impact on the town of Brookville. And for that, I thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Curtis. And next, we're going to have Brian Wogernese, the CEO and President of Cobblestone Suites.
Thank you. All right. Well, how exciting! Obviously, I can see all you people are bundled up, and I'll try to keep it down to 30 minutes. So, she said 3. I'm going to listen to that. So we started a tour this week, and I'm just going to explain a little bit about Cobblestone. We started a 7-stop tour. We started on Sunday. Landed in Salt Lake City on Sunday. It was sunny and 60. I'm really thrilled to be back in the Midwest, with the exception of some of this stuff going on. So for those of you who don't know much about us, we started in 2008 with our first hotel. We are now 160 franchise locations open or under construction. So it's pretty cool. And I want to say thank you to everybody. I've done the least amount of work here. But Mick, Jenny, the investors, the bank, everybody that was involved with this. I want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts. This is exciting for us. We're a small town brand. I'm from a small town. My partner's from a small town. We understand small towns. We think that coming out of this pandemic and things like that, that small town America is going to be better positioned to survive this than anywhere. So we're really excited about this. We have, since the pandemic, well, last year we opened 15 hotels, which isn't a feat on its own, but we also started construction on another 5 locations, which we think is huge for coming through this pandemic. We just got financing for a 6th location, so we're still poised for good growth going forward, and really excited about this. So please make sure you take a look around, tour the property. We're proud of it. I hope you're as proud of it as we are. And again, I'd like to really thank the investors for believing in Cobblestone and Brookville. Thank you.
Next, I'll invite up Jeremy Griezbog, President of Development, Cobblestone Hotels.
Welcome everyone, and thank you. For you baseball fans, is this not opening day weather? Yes. Every year, it never fails. So, but thanks again for coming. I just wanted to start by thanking Mick and Jenny and all the investors, the town, and everybody that helped contribute to the bank for the financing piece of it. That's how stuff gets done in small town America, is by locals stepping up and helping build a team and putting this stuff together to keep growing their town and moving it forward. So without you guys, this doesn't happen. So thank you all very much. Also wanted to say a thanks to our leaders, Josie, who's the president of our brand, Amanda, who's the president of WHG, the management company that operates the hotel, Stuart Sell, the president of construction, and his team that built a beautiful property here. So thank you all for what you do. Staff, great job. Thank you very much. It looks great. Anna Jakubik from my development team, who's hiding over there trying to stay warm, worked with Mick and Jen and everybody to help put this together to get us here. So just wanted to say thank you. This is location number 3 for us in Indiana, and I'll give Anna grief the rest of the day to make sure that we know what number 4 and number 5 are going to be in Indiana here, hopefully sooner than later. So thanks again.
Hello. If you guys were down here in October of 19, golly molly, when we did the groundbreaking, it was just such an emotional moment for all of us because it happened so quickly and it was such a big deal for our town, and here we are now. So a year later it opened, and it's been really a wonderful experience for the town, and we were so pleased. I always tell the joke, our investors came through when it was finished and they said, it's even nicer than I thought it was going to be. So it's cool. So I know you guys are really cold. I just want to say thank you and all the support, and down to a person. Everyone has been so excited and helpful and supportive. So thank you very much for coming out today. And then Mick wants to say a few words.
And the people are dropping like flies here because it's cold out here. And we got through a tough year, and I was down here running this job and a couple other ones, and then the world shut down. The one thing I want to do is a moment of silence for the people that we lost in the community. Last year when this was going on, it hit hard here, and I think we lost 9 people immediately, and now we're probably over 30 people in the community. And then my father died this year, and it wasn't due to COVID, but how about a moment of silence for my dad and the members we lost in the community? All right, and then we got this beautiful piece of property here, and the Rosenberger family held on to it for a while for the right special project, and I want to make sure they get a big thanks. And they also helped us. Bernie was very quiet during the whole thing, but we ran a sewer line through his backyard up there, and it wasn't the easiest project, so I want to make sure Bernie gets a special thanks. And then the Opportunity Zone. Nick, thanks for putting that together. Walk out here, and I get the credit for the Opportunity Zone, but Jim, my brother, he called me and said he went to a tax seminar or something and learned about the Opportunity Zone. I never knew anything about it and we just sold our business. And Jim said he looked at the map, and Brookville was an opportunity zone. So Nick, my brother Jim's back there. We have a lot of people working on it, but it wouldn't have happened if those two wouldn't have fed me the right information. And I've been around projects like this all my life, and the struggles of running. We had a factory, and I did some building, so I've been in this 50 years, and there were some big issues, and my dad always said, take those opportunities and turn them into a learning lesson. So my 2 new learning lessons is to how to run a project when the world shut down. And the next one I get to add to my life lessons is how to run a 10-inch sewer line 150 feet underground, and then to get through a boulder the size of a house. So this entire project we thought it was going smooth, but we couldn't get the sewer line through, and there was a boulder up there, and we got through it with major drilling equipment. And then to round it up here, I want to thank the staff. We have a lot of projects going on. It's hard to watch over them all, but if you got the right people in the right place, you can do anything. And we got this thing, Pam, this whole crew. How many people came from Oxford? The hotel shut down in Oxford, and we got some people with knowledge, and are doing a wonderful job watching over this. And then to end, this is just a special place here, and I want everybody just to turn around and look at what we have here and what our guests wake up to every morning and look out their window. But thanks for coming, everybody. A quick ribbon cutting. Anybody who wants to be in the picture, get behind us. Where's Bob? Bring him in. Just us?
We need the Cobblestone people here.
Yeah, everybody get over. Anybody wants to get behind? Get behind. Go down a little bit lower for Nixon.
Get in there. Get in there. You guys are important. Go on.
Okay, come on, guys, come on.
Not yet, not yet.
Come on, excuse me, guys.
Get behind the picture.
Come on in, Jim.
Tighten it up, Brian.
Now let's take it. Come on in. Come on, everybody. What's he doing?
I think you can do the whole thing yourself.
Okay,
Are we ready?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.